The scent of lavender and aged wood still clung to Abuela Alina's apartment, a comforting, bittersweet embrace. Camilla, 30 and navigating the quiet grief of her grandmother's passing, moved through the familiar clutter, each trinket a silent whisper of a life well lived. She ran her fingers over a carved wooden bird, then a stack of well-worn cookbooks, a sentimental smile playing on her lips. This place, once a vibrant hub of family, now held a tender stillness. Her task, to sort, to remember, to let go. One afternoon, while clearing a dusty corner near the old armchair where Abuela always sat, Camilla felt a slight give beneath her foot, a loose floorboard, her brow furrowed in mild curiosity. She knelt, prying it gently with the tip of an antique letter opener she found nearby. Beneath, a small hidden compartment. Her heart gave an unexpected jolt, a prelude to something unknown. Inside, nestled amongst dried rose petals, lay a single, faded photograph and a thin, folded letter, its paper brittle with age. The photograph showed a young woman, perhaps in her late teens or early 20s, with a striking resemblance to Camilla herself. The same expressive dark eyes, the same wave in her dark brown hair. But the woman's gaze held a melancholy, a quiet sorrow that pierced Camilla's soul. The letter, handwritten in elegant, looping script, spoke of a forbidden love, of impossible choices, and of a child given away, a child whose existence was a secret held close for decades. The words were cryptic, fragmented, yet intensely personal. A child given away? Whose child? And why had Abuela Alina never spoken of this? The mild curiosity swiftly hardened into a fierce, almost obsessive quest. Camilla clutched the photograph, its edges soft with time, and began to cautiously probe her relatives. A casual question about old family stories, a subtle mention of distant relatives. Each attempt was met with a wall of discomfort. Tia Alina would quickly change the subject, her smile tightening. Uncle Ricardo would clear his throat, suddenly engrossed in his newspaper. Her mother's eyes would cloud with an unreadable sadness, a swift, firm shake of the head. It was more than evasiveness, it was active suppression. An unspoken command of silence hung heavy in the air. The deliberate secrecy was a chill wind. Camilla felt a profound disquiet settle in her bones. This wasn't just a hidden story, it was a deliberate erasure, a gaping hole in her family's narrative. Who was this woman, and how was she connected to Abuela Alina? The more resistance she encountered, the more determined Camilla became. The family she cherished, the history she believed she knew, began to fray at the edges, revealing a complex tapestry of hidden pains and sacrifices. The weight of generations of silence pressed down on her. Weeks bled into frustration. Dead ends piled upon her. Her phone calls went unanswered, her visits cut short. The photograph and letter became her constant companions, silent witnesses to a suppressed past. Finally, a resolve hardened in her eyes. There was one person left who might hold the key, the oldest living relative, Tia Sophia, who resided in a quiet, sun-drenched cottage a few towns over. Camilla drove there, the photograph and letter clutched tight in a worn leather satchel, her heart thrumming with a mixture of dread and desperate hope. Tia Sophia, frail but with eyes that still sparkled with a lifetime of stories, initially met Camilla's questions with a familiar, weary resistance. Her hands trembled as Camilla gently laid the faded photograph and brittle letter on the polished oak table. Tia Sophia's gaze lingered on the young woman's face.